Hey guys, a video on how to fix your car or truck if what? It won't frickin' start. Cars and trucks are not like girls. They can actually be fixed. Number one most common problem is the battery. Battery's very, very easy to locate because it's usually on top of the engine. Sometimes these terminals might not even be just crappy or coated with all this absolute disgusting junk. Sometimes they're just loose. So make sure if they're a stinky bit loose, it will not start, I promise. Even when the lights are on the dash, you'll still turn it over. The lights will come on, you turn it, and then it just clicks. Number two, the fuel pump. Fuel pumps are really, really easy to tell if they're working. You obviously can't see them, but you can hear them. What you're gonna do is if your battery is good and you turn your key, you should hear it. You might actually need two people for this one, because what you do is you'll turn your key. You don't turn it on, you just turn it to the on position where it gives it power. Have your buddy go underneath the car and see if you can hear a humming. If you hear the humming, when you go like that, it means you got a good fuel pump. Number three is spark. Spark is a little bit more tricky and it's very uncommon for it to lose spark, but it still does happen. Best way to test if you have spark is grab another spark plug, go inside your engine, you're gonna find this little guy right here, and at the end of him, there will be a cap where a spark plug's connected to. Those two wires right there, all you have to do is pull them out, stick the cap in the spark plug that you have in your hand. That way you don't have to take it out of the engine. Hook it to the cap, ground it to the engine somewhere, but it has to be metal, and then turn the engine over. If you see it spark in between there, you're good. You can check every single one, but usually when you have sparked to one, you usually have sparked all of them. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't check it. Number four, just clean your air filter. It never hurts. If you take this off and plug this up right here where it is, and drive your car for about 10 minutes, your car will stall and it will not start again. Ask me how I know. My cousin and I were making a joke. We plugged it up and said we turboed it, and in fact, we ruined it. But usually there is lots of corrosion and dust built up in there. Next one is timing, but we're not going to get into that because we're just covering the basics of what goes wrong with an engine. Timing is much more of a pita to fix, but it can be done, of course, without taking your whole entire engine apart. And yeah, this is a nice, ugly S10, so subscribe for that.